Hello, I'm Matthew Mcney and I'm running for president.
Hey, I'm Charles Mason III and I'm running for vice president of SGA. What makes you a perfect candidate for president of SGA?
Well, I've had 3 years of experience in SGA. I believe deeply in the values of leadership. I've always been a moralistic person when it comes to life in general, and I believe deeply in change. And I think that students at UMBC are the greatest motivators of change, and SGA can be a great mechanism.
So when you say experience, where does your experience come from?
My experience mainly has come from the Senate. I've been on the Senate for 3 years now as a UMBC senator. I originally was a first-year ambassador when I first came to UMBC, and I was in-house elected to be a senator in my second semester. Ever since then, I've run 2 very successful campaigns for Senate, and so far I've served on several committees, one being the Governmental Affairs Committee, which I was the head of, and on that committee I helped create the first ever UMBC legislative agenda, and met numerous governmental officials, including state senators and delegates. As well, I've also served on the Dining Services Committee, so I've helped expand food services on campus and broaden our healthier options.
So what really sets you apart from all the other candidates we had for SGA?
Like I said, my experience. I have to go back to my experience because I have absolutely, I've had a longer time here than either of my opponents. And I understand students in the sense that I've lived with them. I've been a commuter, and now I'm back on campus and in the apartments. So I have a very wide range of how I've lived at UMBC, and I've sort of been a very different person quite a few times, and I've sort of transformed myself in how I would consider myself as an individual through UMBC.
Okay, in 3 words, how would you describe yourself?
3 words. I hate these. These are so hard to confine myself to. I would say that I'm supportive of change. Is that 3 words?
That's 3 words.
Supportive of change.
I think I would be the perfect candidate for vice president of SGA for the simple fact that I want change, and I believe in change, and I believe that through being in position of VP, I can bring change to this community.
What do you feel sets yourself apart from the other candidates?
My passion. My passion alone, I think, sets me apart from a lot of individuals. I'm very passionate about education and environment and involvement, and I think by bringing my passion and my goodwill spirit, I can bring a different outlook to the position of VP and just the entire community of UMBC.
What kind of experience do you feel you bring to the role?
Well, I've always been in some type of position of leadership. In high school, I was captain of the lacrosse team 2 years in a row. The university or college that I attended before here was CCBC, and I was in the honors program, and at a position where you have to be on your grind to stay in the program, basically. And I've always been an initiator. Like I start my own things. I'm not worried about what everyone else has to do. I'm worried about what I have to do. I'm very driven also. My drive brought me here. Like most people after graduating with an AA degree in general studies will leave it alone. But now I'm attending UMBC trying to get my bachelor's in graphic design. And I really believe that just sets me apart from everyone else.
What 3 words would you use to describe yourself?
3 words that I would use to describe myself are strong, passionate, and understanding. Redefining UMBC as you know it. And we approve this message.
We approve this message.
Redefining UMBC as you know it. Redefining UMBC as you know it. And we approve
this message.
Redefining UMBC as you know it. And we approve this message.